What if you could be punished for watching TV or even for your haircut? Welcome to North Korea, where the rules are as shocking as they are strict. Most of us scroll through TikTok, binge-watch Netflix, or call our friends without a second thought. But in one country, those simple actions could land you in prison, or worse. We're talking about a level of control so intense, it's almost impossible to imagine. It's a place where your thoughts, your appearance, and your entire life are dictated by the government. Today, we're diving into 10 of the most terrifying restrictions that will make you grateful for your freedom. We've spent weeks researching and gathering the most insane, mind-blowing facts for you guys. Stick around because number one will leave you speechless. Let's get into it. All right, let's start with something we use every single second of the day: the internet. Imagine a world where Google, YouTube, and even Instagram are completely off limits. In North Korea, the internet as we know it is a locked door, and only a select few have the key. They have their own state-controlled internet called Kwangmyong, which means bright star. But don't get too excited. Think of it like the internet from 1995, but with 100% government propaganda. It's a level of censorship that is almost unimaginable in the 21st century. Okay, from the digital world to something a lot more personal. Your hair. Ever had a bad hair day? In North Korea, you might not even get to choose your style. The government has an official list of approved haircuts for both men and women. And if you're a young man, you're supposed to keep your hair under 5 centimeters long. It's micromanagement on a whole new level. This next one is where things get truly terrifying. We've talked about no internet and no cool haircuts. But this is on a different level. Watching a Hollywood movie could cost you your life. I'm not exaggerating. In North Korea, possessing or distributing foreign media can be a labor camp or even public execution. Okay, let's step inside a North Korean home. What's the one thing you are guaranteed to see? It's portraits of the country's past leaders. This isn't optional. It is a mandatory, legally enforced requirement for every single household in the entire country. If there's a fire or a flood, your first duty is to save the portraits, even before your own family members. Want to go on a road trip? Visit your grandma in another city? In most countries, you just hop in a car or buy a train ticket. In North Korea, it's not so fast. Citizens do not have the freedom to travel wherever they want, even within their own country. Checkpoints are everywhere. If you are caught traveling without the proper permit, the consequences are severe. For billions of people around the world, faith is a source of comfort, community, and guidance. But in North Korea, practicing a religion is almost impossible and incredibly dangerous. The state is officially atheist and views organized religion as a direct threat. Owning a Bible is one of the most dangerous things you can do. If you are caught, you and your entire family can be arrested or even executed. So, we've already talked about those crazy haircut rules, but honestly, the fashion police in North Korea don't stop there. And, the number one enemy on their fashion blacklist? Blue jeans. That's right. The most common piece of clothing in the world is basically banned. These fashion rules are enforced by patrols who literally roam the streets looking for offenders. Your fashion crime could even end up on your permanent record. Imagine your phone. Now just imagine you couldn't use it to call anyone outside your country's borders. People living near the Chinese border will secretly buy illegal phones and go to remote hills, often in the middle of the night, just to catch spillover from Chinese cell towers. Making an international call can actually be treated as espionage. People caught with these illegal phones have been sentenced to years in brutal labor camps. Now, we're getting to the most chilling and inhumane rule of all. It's called samside, the 3-generation punishment rule. What this means is that if you are accused of a serious political crime, your entire bloodline, your children and your grandchildren, will also bear the consequences. Children born in these camps are born into a sentence they didn't commit. They are prisoners for life simply because of who their grandfather or grandmother was. And finally, we've arrived at number 1. Dreaming of a vacation in Paris, or maybe a backpacking trip through Asia? Forget it. For North Koreans, leaving the country without official permission is absolutely forbidden. The borders are among the most heavily fortified in the world. The most common escape route is across the northern border into China, but this journey is fraught with peril. Border guards have orders to shoot to kill. So there you have it. 10 of the most unbelievable and terrifying rules that govern life in North Korea. From your haircut to your family's fate, Every aspect of life is under complete control. It's a world away from the freedoms we often take for granted. For 25 million people, they remain a distant, forbidden dream. If you want to know more, hit subscribe and let us know which rule shocked you the most in the comments below.